Okay, so I know that I said that my next video was going to be a truck video, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up making it today, but I just haven't gotten the chance to get to it yet. I was going to do it yesterday, and then yesterday my kids were with me all day long. My husband was with me all day long, and then also like a whole bunch of other stuff happened yesterday that was totally out of my hands, which is going to be a little bit of a talk about that during this video. But I just wanted to do like a get ready with me. I haven't done a get ready with me in like a month, so I was like, well, maybe I should do one. And I know that some people on my channel like these little videos, so it's like a little catch up, you know what I'm saying? Like we get to like catch up with each other. So anyway, so yesterday, the day before yesterday, my truck did come home. There's one person that already knows about this because she follows me on Instagram. So she already is aware of this. But my truck came home 2 days ago, and it got legalized and road ready yesterday. So yesterday we pretty much were just on the road all day long. I had to catch up on a bunch of stuff that I had to get done. And then the whole legalization process yesterday was, I've had a lot of vehicles in my life, and that was the first time in all the years I've been driving that I didn't know what to do. Needless to say, I wasted a lot of gas yesterday for zero reasons. So I'm going to talk about that while I drink out of my Easter cup in September. So yeah. Yesterday, I got up really early and I was like, all right, I'm excited. Let's do this, because I knew my truck was home and I was really amped to get the show on the road. And I knew that I had to go to the Secretary of State. I had to go get insurance on my truck and all this other stuff, which is not that big of a deal. I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, basically you just go in, you pay for your insurance, you get that done, you get your proof, and then you leave and you go to the Secretary of State. I've done it like a million times. Like, it's not that complicated. Well, anyways, for some reason yesterday, the universe was completely against me. I got up but that's been the whole entire theme of 2024, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been like that. So I got to the my insurance place that I talked to them about 4 days ago. We already had everything squared away. We already figured out how much it was going to be. Everything was pretty much settled. So I had my money ready, and I had my credit card ready, and I was ready to go, and he starts going through it. Now, the first thing that I noticed when I walked in there was I ended up getting this guy that looked like he was like 70 years old. He didn't hear very well. He couldn't hear what I was saying, and that was a little weird. And I was like, whatever, like I didn't think nothing of it. So then after that, he kept messing around with his computer. So no, I do not work at this place. I just wear it because it's comfy. He kept messing around with his computer, and I'm like, okay, is there something wrong? Like, I kept asking him. He's like, no. He's like, no, there's nothing wrong. He's like, I just got to read something. But he asked me to unlock my card. Now, I'm going to put this company on blast because it's just really shocking to me that this happened, because there's a whole story to the rest of it. So it was AAA. Anyways, and I'm like, okay. First things first, they never told me that it wasn't going to be through AAA. They said that when I got there, he said it was going to be through Progressive. I don't like Progressive. But yet, I was like, whatever. At this point, I don't really care anymore because I need insurance on my vehicle so I can go to the Secretary of State. But he never clarified that to me until I was in the building. So there's that. So then I'm sitting there, and he asked me to unlock my card so I can process the payment. I did. All of a sudden, like 5 minutes are going by. Anybody that knows when you unlock your debit card or credit card, you don't like doing it, because especially if you have like stupid crap that can get pulled off of it. Like if you made a dumb purchase a month prior and you set something up and you're like, oh my God, you want to keep your card locked. Well, anyways, I'm sitting there, my card's unlocked. Nothing's happening. I'm like, what's going on? And he's just reading his computer. I asked him multiple times. I said, sir, I have to lock my card. I said, there's going to be things that are going to come off of this. He's like, yeah, just give me a minute. He's like, just 1 second. He just kind of kept doing it. And then I'm like, sir, there's no payment going through. And he's like, Yeah, it says here that you need to. He starts talking in these terms that I don't understand what he's saying. He starts telling me that I need to do an e-sign and all this other crap. Well, I asked him twice. I said, so are they going to send the documents through my email? He didn't respond to me. He kept ignoring me. And I'm like, what is going on? And so I said to him, are they going to send the documents through email? Because I thought he couldn't hear me. E-sign is email, correct? Finally, after like 5 minutes, they send it. I sign the documents, and all of a sudden I get a kickback saying that my payment did not go through. And he says to me, oh, let's just try it again. I said, sir, this is ridiculous. I was like, there's nothing wrong with my card. I said, there's absolutely nothing wrong. I was like, it's a MasterCard. I was like, I don't understand what's going on. I don't know what you're doing. I said, but, I can't sit here and keep unlocking my card and taking and swiping it because they're going to keep taking money off my card. So finally, he kept trying to like get me to stay, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave. I was like, I'm gonna leave. I was like, you know what, cancel this. I said, I'm done. I'm going someplace else. I was like, I have somebody else in mind. So I left, and I ended up going to the first place that I was actually supposed to go to. I ended up going there, and I walk in, and I'm thinking, whatever. I'm like, these girls will figure it out. They run through Progressive. I'm like, what? And I explained to them what had happened at AAA, and they're like, okay, well, we're not like that. They're like, we're going to figure this out. Same thing happened. They said, nope, they're not accepting the payment, but we know why. They said, we understand what's going on because we have this happen to other customers as well. So what they do is, which AAA could have easily did and told me to do, is pull my money off my card and just pay it in cash. And I'm like, okay, cool. So easy, right? So she was like, we'll wait for you. She's like, well, there's a store right across the street. She's like, go get the money, go back in here, pay it, done. So easy. Get my truck. I get to the store that they're talking about. Now, rewind a little bit. Before we left the house, the ATM that I always constantly use all the time, every single month, mysteriously and magically is down and is not working. Now, that was weird to me automatically because I was like, this thing is never down. Like, never. It never breaks. I use it all the time. But on this morning, we're down. So anyway, so I get to the place that they're talking about. She goes, you can just use the ATM, pull your money off. We'll wait for you. Cool. Awesome. I get to the place. ATM's down. What? So then I go and I see directly across the street. This is my angels at this point directing me. Like, they're like, look, there's a bank across the street. So I'm like, whatever. So I didn't even take my truck. I ran across the street. I ran across this freaking busy street. Get in there. It's a bank. Shout out to Eastern Bank because I was like, whatever. I get in there. They can see I'm frazzled. I'm like, do you guys have an ATM? They're like, no, we don't. And I'm like, oh my God. But the cool thing was, she goes, we do have an ATM down the road. She's like, it's like a couple of blocks. She's like, it's at our other bank. You can go over there and pull off money. Cool, man. So, but the problem was I had to drive my truck. Now, meanwhile, my truck is not legalized at this point. I live in the city, and I live in a city that the cops here love to bust people. They're just always hungry to pull somebody over. I'm sweating at this point. I'm scared at this point. I'm petrified. I have no license plate in the back of my truck. He has no car insurance on him. It's turning into a nightmare. But through God's grace, there wasn't a cop in the area. None. Which is very strange for our neighborhood because literally there's a cop every 5 minutes driving down our roads. All the time. This morning, God said no. So there was no cops anywhere. So finally get to Eastern Bank, whatever it's called. Shout out to that company, man. Finally got the money off, right? Finally get it. But now I gotta drive all the way back to the bank. Back to the insurance company. So basically, it was like insanity for a good like 45 minutes. I'm just basically driving all over town I had to drive from one side of town to the next side of town, and I had to do all this crap just to get insurance on my truck. I've never had this happen to me. Never. It's never happened. And I've never had these kind of issues before. So I knew the universe was just trying to bring me down. I was like, okay, this is the devil trying to bring me down. I'm like, I'm not going to let it get to me. I just kept pushing forward. Something was like, don't stop. Do not stop. Like, do not give up. Because I said 3 times yesterday, I'm going home. I said 3 different times. But I knew it was the Lord being like, no, you're not. We're gonna get through this. And I just kept going. So finally, after like 45 minutes to an hour, I finally get insurance on my truck. The ladies at the insurance place were awesome. They were like, we did it. Whoa. They're like so excited for me. They're so happy. Forgive me for constantly doing that. I have really, really bad allergies again this morning, and I have a really bad headache. And my sinuses are all screwed up this morning. Air conditioner did not help. So I leave, and I'm like, woohoo! And we get to the Secretary of State, and from that point forward, everything was like smooth sailing. I left, and I went to the Secretary of State. I actually got in 2.5 hours early to my appointment. The ladies there were awesome. They got me in really quickly and out. After all that was said and done, me and my kids were ecstatic. We were just like, we're finally done. The boys were happy. Like, everybody in the house was happy. So after that, I basically just had to run around town all day yesterday. I didn't really have time to stop and make a video. I couldn't really make a vlog. I tried making a vlog on Thursday when the truck came home, and that was a complete failure. My 5-year-old was all over that video. Like, oh no, I think I'm out. My 5-year-old was all over that video. Like, he was everywhere. And, it wasn't gonna happen. It wasn't gonna happen. I was like, no, not happening. So I ended up just saying screw it, and I didn't make the video, and I deleted it. It was so crappy, you guys. It was like the crappiest video. He was taking his bike, and he was like riding around my truck in circles, and then he was knocking on my truck window, and he was being annoying, and I couldn't leave because my truck at that time wasn't legalized, so I had to sit in the parking lot. So I just said screw it. I didn't upload it, but yesterday was chaos. It was chaos. I got home last night at 7:30, 8 o'clock. I finally got home. And it was like, I really wanted to spend time with the kids yesterday. I really wanted them to have fun because they actually go back to school. They're returning to school on Tuesday. It's their first day of school. And I really just, the funny thing is that their whole entire summer break, we did absolutely nothing. Their whole entire summer break got wrecked. And it's just ironic that, oh yeah, and to the person that wanted to say, I don't miss forehead day, I have a 5 head. Look at that. I said to myself yesterday, I was like, wow. I was like 4 days before they returned to school. I was like, what in the world? How ironic. So I really just wanted to focus on them yesterday. I really wanted them to have fun. And I didn't want to like take them home, drop them off, and then like come back and make a YouTube video. It's like, I didn't want to do all that. So I didn't make one. But it was fun yesterday. It was a blast. We had a lot of fun. It was busy, but it was fun. The only bad part is that I'm post-menstrual right now. So, I mean, I'm not technically post-menstrual. I'm on my 5th day right now, but I'm getting to be post-menstrual. And so my emotions right now are kind of like similar to PMS, which I've talked about this before in other videos. So it's hard for my mind to get excited about things, and it's hard for my mind to be like, I cry a lot. I cried like 2 times yesterday, and then like I just cried this morning, and I didn't sleep very good last night. I haven't been sleeping very good because of the symptoms, and yeah, so I had to bottle up a lot of my emotions yesterday. But the kids had fun. that's all that mattered. So today, they're gonna hate me, but I have to leave them with their dad, and I have to go to pay bills because I didn't do that yesterday because they just wanted to have fun yesterday, which is understandable because for the past 5 months and their whole summer break, they basically did not do squat. We didn't do anything. We just stayed home every day. So now today I get to go do the fun stuff. I get to go pay bills. I'm really, really ticked off about that. Of course, who isn't nowadays, you know? Bills are so expensive right now. It's insane. But the good news is, also, the day the truck came home, at the same time, the very same day the truck came home, about an hour after it was parked, I got a job interview at one of my all-time favorite places. And I was like, what? And I've been trying to get into this place I've been trying to get an interview to this place for 3.5 years. And I'm like, what the flip? The last time I got a job interview, I want to say it was 2020, maybe 2021. And I didn't take it because I didn't go to the interview because I ended up sticking it out with the job that I already had, which totally blew up in my face. That job was a waste of time. But anyways, so that happened on Thursday, and I was like, what? I was so excited, so happy. And, but everything has been kind of like moving really fast the past couple of days, so I haven't really had time to like process anything. And my anxiety, dude, because I'm post-menstrual right now, is crazy. It's like, it's been like really high. And it sounds stupid, but it's like when a lot is happening around me, even if it's good, and if I get overwhelmed, it makes my symptoms worse. And so like I can't focus, and it's like really hard for me to get into it. Yesterday, all I wanted to do was have a drink. I was like, I really need a drink, but I didn't, of course, because I just wanted to spend time with the kids. So I'm hoping today at some point I'll be able to do a little truck mukbang for you guys. I know people have been asking about it, and everybody's probably like, yo, when's it gonna happen? But I'm hoping today. I'm gonna try really hard. It's just really, really hard right now with my kids because my kids are home, and my 5-year-old is basically glued to me. He doesn't let me do squat. So it's really hard for me to do anything without him. He wants to be with me all the time. But I'm gonna try. Oh my God. Air conditioners, man. It was like Hades yesterday in the state of Michigan. Oh my God. It was swamp weather. It was literally like 100 degrees, and I have no air conditioning in my truck, and I had to do all that yesterday. It was hot. It was hot yesterday. I would like go inside of a grocery store and walk back out and be like, I thought I was dying. It was horrible. So that was another thing I did yesterday. I took the kids to a water park, and my husband, my poor husband, man, I don't know what it is with his body, but he got eaten up alive by mosquitoes last night. And actually, my oldest son got eaten up too. My husband and my oldest son, there's like something about their skin. I don't know what it is, but they get eaten up. Me and my youngest son, we don't. We're just like, whatever. They don't touch me. I told my husband, I said, it must be like something like in your hormones or something that they really dig. I think I just messed my eyebrows up. What are you gonna do, you know? I think I'm gonna try to do a tiny, tiny little wing today. I'm gonna do like a tiny, tiny one. This is by LA Girl. It's just liquid eyeliner. I'm not very good at this, but I'm gonna do a little tiny wing. A little tiny one. Why did it do that? It went down. No. That was stupid. Hold on. Wow, that's so tiny you can't even see it. Hold on. I sound like I live in Grand Theft Auto. Why is it that that one eye always has to be the bomb and then the next one doesn't? The next one's like, no. I think my eyes are misshaped, you guys. I really do. Yeah. I'm not gonna mess with it today. I'm not even gonna try because I'm not in the mood and I'm not sitting here screwing around with mascara. I mean eyeliner all day. I have CoverGirl mascara on right now from yesterday that I literally cannot get off my eyes. I've tried using coconut oil. I've tried using everything and it doesn't work. When you put that stuff on, it ain't coming off for days. Oh, I hear baby giggles. I got these cute, cute, cute little neighbors that live next to me. They're like I think they're like maybe 6 or 7 years old. Oh, maybe 6. She has to be like 5.5, 6 years old. Oh my god, she's so freaking cute. They're adorable. They're sisters, and they're so freaking cute. If anybody has any ideas for a mukbang that they would like to see, let me know, because I think I've done everything. I've done like Red Lobster. I've done McDonald's millions of times. I've never done A&W. I don't know. If I have to, I'll just like make dinner and go eat it in my truck. I did go to Dunkin' yesterday. Oh, I hate it when my mascara dries and the next day and it's like literally I can't get this CoverGirl off. And so now it's hard for my new mascara to go on my eyes. But yeah, so I tried yesterday, or not tried, yesterday was at the store and I was like this close to dyeing my hair dark brown. And I was gonna go back to brown, but I was like, you know what though? I don't want to, because I started looking at old videos of myself from about 2 or 3 years ago, and I had dark hair. I had like black hair, and I was like, wow. I'm like, I'm really pale. Like, it just brings out the paleness in my face, and I was like, why did I ever think that was cute? I was like, that's not cute. So, nah, I'm not doing that. I got a little bit too much, this down a little bit because my... So that's the update on the truck. It is home now, and I will be doing them soon. I'm hoping to do it today. I really want to do it today. But like I said, it's been really busy the past couple of days. It's been really insane. My kids go back to school on Tuesday, and I basically have been just trying to like give them summer break in 2 days. Like, I basically just been trying to, like, you know, do the best that I can. And I tried to cram everything in this week. I'm trying to cram everything in this weekend, and it's hard. As we all know how expensive gas is nowadays. My dad said to me, which one of my neighbors bought a dirt bike. We live in an apartment complex. He's gonna get evicted. My dad was like, I started complaining about the gas prices. And he goes, actually, you know what, Mickey? He goes, gas prices are really low right now. And I was like, what? And it's like $3.89 a gallon. And I was like, what are you talking about? Because last time I drove, they were like not this expensive. And I was like, no, they're not. And he's like, yeah, actually they are. He's like, they're not that bad right now. I'm like, where have I been? It's gonna fade off during the day anyway, so who cares, you know what I'm saying? I'm done. I'm not doing any more makeup because I just don't want to. And this video is 27 minutes long, and I know a lot of people get annoyed with this, so some people do, some people don't. I can't make everybody happy. To all those out there that say stop putting your hair in a ponytail and everything else in between, if I don't do anything with my hair while I do my makeup, it's in my face. And also, I'm at odds with my hair right now. I don't know what else to do with it, and it is what it is. There's not much I can do with it. So hope to speak to y'all again soon, and like I said, I hope to do a mukbang today. I hope to figure out something. But like I said, my kids are home right now, and it's really hard for me to get that done. So, but it is going to happen. To those that subscribe to my channel, I got a couple of new subscribers. Welcome to my channel, and I hope to see y'all again soon.